Hi, I'm Grace Dawes. I'm the editor of Movement, and I'm here at Move America 2024 today. I'm joined by Philipp Skogstad, President and CEO of Mercedes-Benz Research and Development North America. Thank you so much for joining me today, Philipp. How's your Move experience been so far?
It's been great so far. Everything perfectly well organized. Interesting panels so far this morning. The one I was on myself, the other one I was fortunate to be in the audience.
Yeah.
And then also a number of conversations already that I've had. It's a little bit reminds me, a friend of mine says, Austin is what happened if California and Texas would have a love child. and this really being about automotive, it combines the different strengths. So very much love it.
What a great analogy there. And so, yes, as we just said, you recently just had your keynote panel on future mobility trends, where you were joined by Ford, Volvo, the United States Department of Transport, and others. I just wanted to ask you, what were your main takeaways from this talk, and what did you learn from it as well?
So I think I came in with saying hyper-personalisation through AI, autonomous electrification being the key direction we're all heading to. And I think that was reaffirmed by the other panelists. We all see in that direction. We see the same challenges, being infrastructure in particular, being collaboration, the legal frameworks, but that collaboration is a solution to that. And very much keeping an eye on what do the customers, the end consumers need, because mobility is such a personal value that especially in this country.
Yeah,
so
definitely. No, you're right. I was sat in that session and I did hear you say, future mobility can only be achieved if collaboration from everyone is involved. And we're talking about AI. AI can only be involved in mobility if you have the wheels of the car, if you have the actual seats of the car, you have the software to put it on, all of that. How are you, with AI and IoT constantly developing and rapidly being used across the mobility industry, how are you, as Mercedes-Benz Research and Development, employing that into your strategies?
So love that point, because AI is right now what everybody is talking about.
Yes.
And we do internally as well. So we as Mercedes across the board apply it to all, whether it is our development processes, whether it is our internal back office processes, but then in particular, how can we provide more benefit to our customers? I talk about hyper-personalization.
Yes.
This seamless, intuitive, proactive, just being there, comfort interfaces. And you mentioned IoT.
Yeah.
It's about connecting, multimodal, all the assistants, the devices you have in your life, together with your car to provide a very intuitive mobility experience that you frankly don't have to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, that is when you're interacting, when you have an assistant, that is, if you don't think about it, that is the best state.
Yeah.
And that is what we're using AI to enable for our customers.
Yeah.
We've been the first ones to bring ChatGPT into the vehicle.
Yes.
We're expanding on that. Very strong customer demand. We have our UI, we call zero layer, where you have the functions come up on there when you need them.
Yes.
And that is how we want to make our customers' journey more desirable, give them time back, as we call it.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear about. I've heard a lot today that most mobility companies want the customer journey to be boring. They don't want it to be difficult. They don't want it to be strenuous. They want it to be seamless. They need the things like ChatGPT to do it for them, and they need autonomous vehicles as well, which has been mentioned so much already, is they want the journeys to be boring. And so this development and this research that you're doing definitely will just make it seamless. It will make it easy.
I agree with you on the seamless.
Yeah.
I think Mercedes as being a very emotional brand, luxurious.
Yeah.
If we were boring, we would lose our edge. But we need to be easy. We need to be seamless. So maybe not boring, but you don't have to think about it. It's more those surprise moment, the surprise and delight.
Yeah.
I think that's what we want to do for you.
Well, I guess that's how you do it differently then, because you also have that luxury vehicle aspect as well. So boring, wrong word, seamless, correct, because you have the difference is that you have that luxury vehicle service that you provide as well.
Yes.
So it definitely makes a difference. Yeah. I also wanted to ask you about sustainability, and I know it's becoming the core for a lot of automakers. And I wanted to ask how Mercedes-Benz research and development is trying to achieve its sustainability goals, and particularly how is it moving towards carbon neutral production and electric mobility as well?
So there's right now a lot of talk about electrification. Where is it? I think as an industry, we're firmly committed to the future, and especially as Mercedes-Benz.
Yes.
Yes, we want to meet our customers where they are in the electrification journey.
Yeah.
That also means plug-in hybrids all the way to purely electric vehicles. And we want to offer them the best product for each step where they are. We have signed the climate pledge to be net carbon neutral by 2040. As a company, so 10 years earlier than the Paris Accord. Our Formula One team also signed it this year to be the first motorsport team to be entirely carbon neutral. And so here, my team in the US, for example, does a lot of work on battery research where we're looking what is the next level of battery technology that will give us that big step forward, all the way to making the charging experience today become more seamless and worry-free.
Great, amazing. As a last question, how do you see the role of automobiles evolving in the next 5 to 10 years, particularly in the rise of autonomous vehicles? I know we just spoke about electric vehicles and battery developments, but autonomous vehicles, what do you think?
So autonomy is, I think, going through a similar time as electric, and where it's being hyped comes very well. Or, CES 2018, everybody sounded like by this time we would all just be riding around in pods, and don't see too many out here of those. So I think autonomy will happen. It will happen in an evolutionary sense.
Yeah.
And it's us creating it. Mercedes, leader in technology. We are the so far only one that has been certified for conditionally automated driving, level 3 SAE, both in California and Nevada.
Right.
And we will continue to expand on that. But we're also investing in level 2 and expanding level 2 capabilities, always ensuring to do so in a safe fashion. So from both the conditionally automated towards larger ODD, while also increasing the capability of our driver assistance systems to be safer.
Yes.
And again, giving our customers time back. I think time is, for all of us, our most valuable good. And so that's what we want to be doing with our technology. Keep you secure, give you time back.
Amazing. Well, that's so great to hear. And thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here at Move America.
Thank you.